Hey guys, and welcome to episode 8 of the Average Sloth Diary. One match in today's episode. I hope you find the ending as ridiculous as I did. Enjoy. And welcome back. Game quality for this one is 93.25%. So it should be very balanced, but I'm not actually quite sure that it is. We've got an air player that was begging anybody else to take air off him, which is never a good sign. And also, their air player is an air specialist on this map. I say an air specialist, I don't really know how any 1100 player rated could be a specialist per se, but he only ever plays air on this map. So I think air, although it looks like it's stacked in our favour, I believe it's actually stacked in their favour, and both navies are slightly stacked in their favour, including my position. So I'm on beach, and my mirror outranks me, and my mirror is playing rock, which, as we all know, is potentially a much stronger position than the opposing beach. Basically, beach is designed to lose to rock. So there is that as well. So we're doing our usual shenanigans, although I am trying to be better. So the last time I played this map, I was really stupid with my start. I didn't go up there and take the 3 mexes to the north. So let's try not to do that this time. Let's try not to repeat the same mistake. Also, I've started, as you may have already noticed, I'm using a couple of new mods, and I'm trying to get used to hot building. So we'll see how that goes. Although I've only just started doing hotkeys and stuff for this game, so it's going to be quite clunky, I feel. So we're trying to avoid a power stall at the moment. Which we are just about managing to do. However, we are mass stalling. We've only got 5 mexes up. I should probably practice this on my own somewhere, just this start, because it's so like, I feel like it's so unclear what I feel like I should be doing. Although right now I'm pretty much, I'm stalling, but I'm not quite stalling on both areas, so I guess that's like as efficient as it can be. So we're at 3 minutes. I've got my transport out. I've got no engineers to stick in said transport. Okay, that'll do. So let's get some scouts and interceptors out. These 4 dudes, 5 dudes here. Get them in the transport. As I've already touched on, my mirror does outrank me, so I don't necessarily expect to do super well in this. So we've nearly got all our maxes up. We should be starting to upgrade. So my scout got shot down. I think. I'm assuming my scout got shot down. We're at 4 minutes now, so this is kind of like a late kind of drop. So I'm assuming my mirror's already going to be on the island. The moment of truth is upon us. Yeah, so my mirror is on the island. My interceptors look like they're occupying his interceptors. He's only dropped 2 engineers. Please get this drop successful. Come on, come on, go. Go faster. Go faster, little guy. Stop being a derp. We should be... Why are you doing that? Why you go? Drop. So our fight for the island has begun. I need more energy. So we're going to get some anti-air down. After that anti-air system is down, we're going to get some radar up. Yeah, I need E as well. I feel like I'm winning the island at the expense of losing Navy right now. And that just took out a few engineers there. Let's go look at what the Navy in this situation is like. So we're doing quite well at front right now. Navy's still too early to tell, really. My guy doesn't have a naval factory? What? Yeah, he does. There it is. That's actually going to work out really well if I can hold on to the island. So right now they're trying to use the Medusas. This is so... That's worked quite well. Now we just need to get this. Go kill the Medusa. God damn it. Okay. What are we doing over here? We need to get radar back up. Okay, so let's get some mass in the tank from this. There's a fair bit of reclaim over here. Fair bit of reclaim for this stage of the game at least. So we need some sonar. And we're just a little bit laggy right now. There we go. So our mid looks like he's winning mid. The only concern I have right now that he's got no anti-air in his mix and he's very far forward. So he just needs to be a bit careful with his comm there. Our rock player got his island, which is excellent. Try and reclaim those two. Oh no, they're not enemy fighters. No, stop, stop. nearly reclaimed my team's fighters. That would have been fantastic. He's got fighters up here to help me out, and I'm reclaiming them. Brilliant. So we've got T2 land now, so we need to get some T2 engineers out. And we seem to be doing okay on getting our eco up a little bit more. I am actually just going to stick them on patrol. Front was crushed, now it's held. Don't agree with that, to be honest. You've left him a mass field there to expand into, and he's building T2 PD. So, no, don't agree. My mirror has T2 Navy up. That's a problem. Can we... must be able to get a factory up, there we go. GG. Yeah, so as I was saying, it looks like South Navy is about to kill our mid player. He's currently being blocked by his own units, which isn't really helping his cause. He is so low, if you sneeze on that comm, he's dead. So we need to get some T2 power going now. So now we need to get some T2 engineers out of this one. And we need radar. I should have put an air factory there actually. So they've got cruiser fire coming in, trying to take this out. We lost the T2 engineer as well. Right, so we're out of engineers on the island. That's not what I wanted. Let's get some T2 air going. Let's upgrade the sonar to T2 sonar. Lost all my interceptors there as well. Just going to build a couple of air factories for scouting purposes. The problem we're going to have soon is that he's also Cybran, and given his rank he is also almost certain to use the cloaking counterintelligence ships to cover his navy. So I'm going to have to get some T1 scouts up pretty soon. So I may as well just start that now. I also need a counterintelligence boat of my own. So we see a cruiser, I've seen a destroyer. So there's 2 destroyers there with a cruiser and maybe half a dozen frigates. So currently probably not enough to push. He's, it looks like he's heading to mid. I don't see a counterintelligence boat in there yet. Green survived, which is a relief. So he's going Barracudas. He's got a general good mix actually. And green is now pumping out whatever they are. the Seraphim destroyer. Let's start getting some stuff up to T2 maxes, sorry, T3 maxes. Excellent. How are we doing on T3 maxes? We got one. Let's start the second. Gonna upgrade. Oh, crap. Built the wrong factory there. Two destroyers down here. I've got 3 destroyers and a bunch of frigates, so that's takeable. Just going to run the frigates in, group the destroyers from range. It's got 2 barracudas in there as well. That's not so good. Edge the frigates back a short while. Going to run the destroyers in, and we're going to use the torp bombers to take out the barracudas. He's got cruisers moving in from the back. Show me a barracuda. Come on, little barracuda. Guess we'll go for the cruiser. So far so good. Gonna start producing more torp bombers. And then we'll get these up to T2 and they'll produce T1 scouts faster. More T3 maxes. We need T3 engineers as well. So we're moving in on my mirror's navy. We got 3. Am I that bad? Do I need 3 players to help me? Yeah, so our player is saying that his mirror and micro is better than he does. So why he's got into navy if he's having trouble with his mirror, I don't know. It's inexplicable to me. So at the moment we've got navy, helped out quite nicely by my mirror, my mid player. Their mid player has also gone into navy. But my mirror's now got Zooey spam to deal with. Look at the eco of my mirror. He is way ahead of me on eco. Way ahead. And my guy's just keyed. What a P, man. What a P. He's like, oh, 2v1. I mean, I do that enough. I'm not one to complain, you know. I like a good moan as much as the next guy. But he really is being helped out by his mid player and his air player. I mean, look, his air player's got torp bombers all over the place. His mid player's got quite a sizable T1 navy going on. So, what's the deal? We're going to move our frigates in and try and kill some of this build power. we need to get to T3R and help out our air player. And we're just going to build more torp bombers. We've got enough scouts. We are upgrading that factory, so that factory will spam cruisers. We're going to switch the build power over to this factory because air will be the problem soon. We've taken care of Grey's Navy production. I've got torp bombers moving in, I don't need them yet. So we're also going to suspend the frigate production and concentrate on eco, because apparently we're miles behind. So we'll just park our navy there. We may as well run all what's left of our scouts. Butcher is just, our air player is just pinging our rock player saying, hey, you still have T1 max that's capped. It happens. I've done it. If I can do it, anyone can do it. Although that's a negative thing. I guess that doesn't apply. I haven't introduced my team yet. What kind of shambles is this? So, okay, so it's a bit late, 28 minutes into the match, but we'll introduce the players now. So in our air spot we have Butcher. I'm assuming the 3 isn't he. Playing Master Cybran race. He is a 1300 ranked and playing in red. Moving down, our rock player is Exoset 78. So he's a missile basically, playing as Aeon in yellow. And our front player is K2SO, a 60. No, he's not 16. K2SO is. Oh yeah, he is 16. He is a 16, playing in green as Seraphim. What was all the pinging about? I'm assuming it was about the fat boy that Rammstein has built. So that's my team. Apologise for the late introduction. One thing I do want is I want a T2 transport. So we've been pumping out a lot of torp bombers. We have I paused there. We have quite a large air battle going on over mid, and the Tsar's rolling in from the wreck. If we lose K2SO, we's dead, man. So the Tsar's pretty low, but the number of friendly ASF is even lower, and the Tsar's heading straight for K2S's comm. No. And we're gonna lose K2SO. Tsar's just got too much life left on it. K2SO is down, and that is a devastating blow. And the fat boy is parked on the edge of this cliff here, And just to make matters worse, he's heading up to my base now. Oh, look at all the torque. What's going on there? Oh, they must all be shadows, surely. Grey is moving in Aeon at the north. What on earth? What on earth? Oh my god, they've like created a secret navy somewhere. So we've basically lost this to a Tsar from Wreck. So errors cost us the game, which is really unfortunate. At the same time, I'm not surprised because I did say that we were having severe air issues. And to be fair to Butcher, he said all the way through this, I don't want to be air, you don't want me as air. It's not a good deal. And it looks like he was right. So I need to be building SAMs right now, because nothing's killing that Tsar. Nothing airborne anyway. So this is probably game, actually. We've lost by far our best player. And we're about to lose our second best player, and we're on a map where full share should be implemented, and it's not. Oh, and the Tsar's dead! Butcher managed to kill the Tsar. Oh my god! So, well, Butcher's throwing out the GG. It's only a matter of time before land starts rolling up the middle. The fat boy is already on its way. We need to shift some build power down to the middle. We also need to find out where this navy is that Grey is making. Got an educated guess it'll be around here somewhere. And we have another Tsar rolling up. So we're going to in vainly build T2RT. I'm saying in vain because the Tsar and a fat boy, I don't think T2RT position will hold for long. But we'll try, you know, we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. So this Tsar is heading straight for yellow. Yellow's comm is in the water, so, and yellow also has, it's a low tempest, but it's a tempest. And I've just seen an opportunity. So we see Grey's naval production up here. Butcher's going for the old last ditch effort. I'm hoping TheWreck doesn't see what I'm doing with my torp bombers. If I can snipe Soviet, that'd be really useful. Hopefully Soviet doesn't see it as well. And the ASF are starting to move. They see my torp bombers. And Soviet's moving his comm. Soviet's probably going to get out in time. And I've just lost all my torp bombers as a result. Shame. Yeah, that was an epic fail. Epic fail. And Grey's Navy is, wow. Wowee, look at that. I am getting rolled. This is game. This is game. Just completely suicided all of my torp bombers. The wreck's been, oh, the mazer worked! Did we lose Butcher as well? Butcher got out. Oh. Oh, Butcher's... he listened to... Why did you listen to K2SO? He teleported straight to Rammstein's comm to try and take out Rammstein. Great. I've got half a base. Why we paused? So I'm going to lose Navy. Soviets left? I don't get it. Are you kidding me? What? I can't believe what's just happened. I don't understand. I'm literally the only one left with anything, and my APM is completely shot to pieces. There is no way that I would have won that if one of them had stuck around, bearing in mind that Soviet was a 1300, Rammstein's a 1300. If one of them had stuck around, it would have easily... I mean, look at that. They've got a Tsar up. I mean, okay, there's not a whole lot of... Two Tsars, and they've just quit. That is completely bizarre. I don't understand what happened there. Well, guys, I'm gonna have to stick this into an episode because it's just so weird. If I've missed something, and you guys see something that's glaringly obvious why everybody just left and handed me victory, then please tell me in the comments, because I am 100% stumped by this. Absolutely stumped. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I actually feel bad for taking those points. So the only thing here that's striking me is Butcher's got 2 kills. So I'm wondering if Butcher actually got Rammstein and just I just missed it, I guess. I don't know. So Rammstein, I don't think so. Maybe Butcher was credited with qwebnm, qwebnm. Maybe he was credited with his kill. I don't know. Wow. Wowee. Okay. So, awards. TheWreck winning 2 out of 4 categories: mass, income, and kills. Butcher winning power production, and Rammstein winning stuff built. The naval production from Rammstein was insane at the last third of the game. Part of the problem there was that thinking that I'd won Navy, I actually stopped producing frigates, completely missed the factories along the top of the map. And I fully admit, sat here now, there is absolutely no way that I was winning Navy or that map, and I'm just I don't know. So player of the match. This is really tricky because I don't feel like I'm gonna give player of the match to TheWreck. And I'm giving player of the match to a player that was on the team that lost. Okay? Which is odd in itself, but we shouldn't have won that match. We won that match because for some bizarre reason they just thought they couldn't win. Whatever. So Wreck gets my vote for man of the match. Up until the point where he got tele-sniped, he was in complete control of air, and he single-handedly turned the game around for his team, despite the fact that they lost. They should have won. Butcher probably did the most outstanding thing in the match when he sniped TheWreck, but Butcher's airplay, by his own admission, wasn't very good. So my man of the match goes to TheWreck. I've said it. That was just really weird. Alright guys, catch you in the next one.